Hi there guys, my name's Olli43 and today I'll be taking a look at the Alienware 15-inch and letting you know whether or not it's a worthwhile pickup. Can you game on this machine? Is it worth the money? And just giving my overall thoughts. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, stick around and enjoy. So to start with, let's take a look at the ports on this machine. So we've got two audio, microphone and headset ports. We've got three USB 3, HDMI, DVI. We've got two ventilation as well. And we've also got an SD card slot as well as that Ethernet port, which is all important for gaming on the go. Now on the back of the machine you've got a lot of ventilation options, which is really good at keeping this machine nice and cool when you're gaming on the go. Also you've got a really pretty front plate, which is really nice, and it actually brings us onto the inside, which is this gorgeous lighting which you can customize to your heart's content. Here I've got red, green, blue, I even go to yellow in a moment, and they all look really cool, and I specifically really like the trackpad being lit up. That's a really cool feature. Now one thing I actually thought I wouldn't like is the trackpad buttons. As you can see here, I thought they were going to be squishy and just feel awful. Turns out I kind of like it. They do have a defined click and it's pretty good. And it's the same story for the keyboard. The keyboard feels fairly natural, as you'd expect. If you're not a keyboard fiend, you're probably going to be okay with this laptop. It's fine. The one thing I don't like about the case of this machine, and it's the only thing, is it kind of attracts oil from your fingers a lot. I don't have greasy hands. It's not like I had a Big Mac this day and like my fingers were covered in grease. Just natural oils really show up on the plastic, and that's just a personal thing with me. You might be different. Now battery life for this laptop is fairly good actually in terms of the gaming laptop world, which isn't saying too much. I'm editing a video here and I've got about 2 to 3 hours, 2.5 hours here worth of charge remaining. So yeah, you're not going to be gaming a whole day on the battery life, but it will probably get you through checking your emails on the couch once in a while. Now the screen on this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I love the screen. This is a 4K resolution touch-based screen, which is glossy, which may annoy some people, but I actually prefer a glossy screen because I think it makes colors and everything else just look so much nicer to look at. I just don't really care about glare. Like, you can see it there, you can see my light in the background, but real world scenario, it's not going to affect you too often. Now, the real question is, how does this machine perform with gaming? Well, here's GTA 5, I show it here on the channel fairly often, and I'm running here GTA 5 at 1080p, upscaled to 4K, at 60 FPS on high settings. Now this completely blows what my expectations were out of the water. I wasn't expecting much, certainly wasn't expecting 60 FPS at 1920 by 1080. That is just a really, like, people on a desktop machine sometimes can't achieve that sort of performance, so it was really cool. Now not only was I playing the game at 60 FPS, but I was also recording the game at 60 FPS, and those of you that know anything about recording gameplay or have done it before, you'll know that it does in fact impact your game somewhat. So to be able to pull this off was really impressive, and that's kind of like the big mind-blown moment on which I had with this laptop. I was just like, this laptop could essentially replace my workstation because it plays games at a sufficient standard that I'm happy and like more than happy with. I can record and edit videos, I can like render out videos, it does everything I need it to. And when you compare that with the price and the fact you can take it wherever you need to, it's really impressive. And that's kind of the whole thing about this video. My, I would say, old-fashioned point of view on gaming laptops was they were not quite powerful enough to play games at a resolution I'd like to play at, and they also were kind of not really portable enough to kind of be a portable machine. For that matter, they were also kind of ugly, most gaming laptops, but Alienware surprised me. I was expecting to have to try really hard to see the really nice things about this laptop, but I've got very few complaints, apart from the one complaint which isn't really a complaint to normal people, and that it is kind of like a grease, like a grease magnet. It kind of attracts oils in your skin, and like, that's a worthwhile trade-off in my view. So there we go guys, Alienware laptop, very good. Performance blew my mind, probably going to use it a lot. And yes, I really appreciate Alienware sending out a laptop to give me a chance to give it a review. I thought it was cool, nice product. But there we go guys, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to drop a like if you found it useful. This is my very first kind of hardware tech review here on the channel. I don't know if I'll do them often. I've always wanted a tech channel, so I might set up another channel for that. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for another video very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.